police departments, tell them, if I see you with baggy pants on and a white T-shirt and you're flashing gang signs, you're going to jail. Yeah, I know you have. I saw Joe Walsh leave, and that was a big one. I think what's happened to the Scrags or whatever, is they have gotten to where they don't pick on people like they used to. Because I know they did, and I saw it with my own eyes. Bubba was a malicious negative caster. He was. Him and his little group of people went after anybody that went in their room. They called you fucking names. And if you couldn't handle it, they would run you off of this website. And they ran people off of this website. And I've seen it happen with my own eyes. I saw it. I know you're not. You don't have to explain yourself, but I know. Well, they don't look good, but then it don't look good on you either. That you have to explain yourself like that either. You shouldn't have to explain yourself, but I don't know how you hang out in their channel, especially Bubba. I can't stand it. Well, everybody has their own likes and dislikes. That's why they go to some people tell me my channel's boring, but other people like it because they like to listen to music. Some people go to Glenn's channel. They don't like to listen to prank phone calls or what he's talking about, so they don't go there. Or people like Bubba, some people don't. I don't. That's the one I don't understand, though. When people tell me that he's interesting and he has things to say, I've never heard Bubba say anything that makes sense. I've never ever heard him say anything, and I'm not into his rapping. I'm not. Well, but then now some people don't like me because they don't like my music, or they don't like maybe the things I talk about, which is no big deal. But what I would do is I just don't go to Bubba's room. But then when he starts fucking with me, well, of course I'm going to go to his room and fuck with him back or talk shit about him. Because I'm that type of person. I'm not going to back down from Bubba. And I'm not afraid of Bubba. And I'm not afraid of their trolling. But some people that get hurt. Like when you start calling people's jobs, like I said, when they were putting, I know who was doing it. It was fucking Big Outlaw. He was putting the place that I worked at and the phone number, but the only thing, he was so stupid he had the wrong address of the place that I worked. But I knew who was doing it. But I always wondered, why can he get away with that if when I found out that you know who people are on here, so you know the person that's putting even though they're a guest, you know who they are. You know that that's so-and-so. But you knew who it was that was doing it. Well, why aren't these people that are fucking doing that to people the ones getting banned off of this website and called out and told? Why doesn't everybody know who they are? Why didn't somebody say, I did report it when they wrote my name, made my name Ron Carmen a name of a user. You should have took that person and banned them from this website. You Big Outlaw should have been banned way back then instead of a week ago. But he was the same person that was in my room every day writing my name and address all over the place and putting it in Nicole's room and Abby's room and every fucking room he could put on this website. So even though it wasn't turned in when you saw it, why didn't you look over to the side and go, oh, let's get rid of Big Outlaw? Was it because it makes me think because Big Outlaw's part of fucking Bubba's little group. You know, people don't know that. I don't know that. What about when Daryl sits in there all day long and Daryl said, don't leave fucking Bubba's cast? How many times has he seen shit that he could have? If he's part of your team, then he should have put a stop to that, but he never did. He let it go on right in the chat in front of him and laughed about it probably. Just didn't laugh in chat. You can't do that. And I've heard this rumor before also, and I don't know if it's true, but I heard that Daryl gave some, and I don't know the Tr0ll guy. I don't have nothing against him at all, and I don't want nothing against him. I mean, I don't have no problem with him. But I heard this on chats on your website that he docks people off of here. And that could be rumors, people trying to get people mad at Tr0ll. I don't know. Well, while you were hanging around, why didn't it happen while they were hanging around? Like I said, while Tr0ll was in the room, the same room with them. I don't think he would do that. I don't know the guy, but I don't think he would do that myself. I mean, oh, he is. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought that's what they do. Okay, well, I have a different. Okay, well, I didn't know that. I thought your techs were part of your. Okay, well, I did. Yeah, I thought that if you're a tech on here, then and probably you know what, Mark, most people probably think that. Maybe. See, I mean, most people probably think that techs have their information. Like a lot of people, now you would be afraid to say anything bad about Bubba because that's Tr0ll's buddy. And what if Tr0ll gave Mark all your information? I mean, I'm just saying people think that, or people think that. Well, then you should let people know that, Mark, actually, because I think 99% of the people on this website think that your techs are. Here's another one, Nedrock. Nedrock he's a nice guy, never fucked with anyone ever. Even on JTV, has never messed with a soul in his life. I don't even think he would kill a spider. He gets messed with so much on your website. They trolled him off of casting off of your website, man. And he actually had a nice little channel, and he didn't have a bunch of people in there, but he had a few people that came to his cast, and they liked him, and he's a nice guy. And he was trolled off of this website. He was another one that was trolled off of your website, Mark. And I almost think that I like Kiefer, but I think Kiefer did that, or Kiefer and a little, maybe, I don't know who, but that ain't right, because there's another person. Nedrock is a nice person. You were back casting again, Nedrock. That's good, because I know you quit casting. I know you did. And he's the type of person that should not be trolled, though. He don't do anything to anyone. He should be anti-trolled, where maybe you should have certain channels, Mark, where they should be on like a high alert. Especially new people, or you know people when you see them and meet them, that they're maybe not all there in the mind, but they're still a decent person and they don't do anything harm to anyone. Maybe you should. I know it is, but maybe you should kind of. Well, you know what though? That's going to help your website if you do micromanage a little bit. That might be 20 more casters you'd have on here, even though there's only 4 people